말해줘도 돼. So shawty just hit me with the FaceTime. I think about you every night time. You be on my mind. I need you now, let me know. Baby, can you read my line? Wow, wow. Hit me with the FaceTime. 머릿속엔 종일 내 모습이 떠오르지 매일. I'm waiting, yeah, hotline me. Baby, tell me 어디든지 우리 거리 상관없지. Can't wait to see how we spend all night. You know what when I miss you so bad, turn my phone out. Oh yeah, you're mine. 도시가 젖는 사이. 멀어져도 돼. So shawty just hit me with a FaceTime. I think about you every night time. You be on my mind. I need you now, like right now. Baby, can you read my line? Oh, oh. Hit me with the FaceTime.
When I called you 없어져 난 걱정이 근데 가끔 심해졌어 변덕이 I was thinking my love 천천히 너를 다시 생각해버려 넌 나의 건전지 벗어날 때 레인 케이블 자연스러운만한 keep in touch 내가 필요한 건 big stable Where you at 당장 주소 불러줘 너를 향한 내 마음의 큐 절대 못 숨겨 what
떨린 목소리 네 앞에서 losing control 다가와줄래 좀 더 빠르게 널 기다릴게 Miss you so bad, turn my phone out. 도시가 잠든 사이 멀어져도 돼. So shawty just hit me with a FaceTime. I think about you every night time. You be on my mind. I need you now, right now. Baby, can you read my line? Oh, oh. Hit me with the FaceTime. 말해줘도 돼. So shawty just hit me with the FaceTime. I think about you every night time. You be on my mind. I need you now, right now. Baby, can you read my line? Wow, wow. Hit me with the FaceTime.
Okay, we made it now we're here. Let me make it clear 우리가 나타나면 everybody disappear. Stop saying my blood 조금 잘라보네요. I got tens on tens. You know that's just how it feels. That's how it feels.
I got tens on tens 보여줄게 보란 듯이 When we did it, when we made it 그땐 좀 아플 텐데 All my brothers really with it Cause they're with me till the end More vision in this thing 우린 안 쫓아가지 fame
Which way, 내 페달로 wicked 같은 flavor different 다 몰라도 그냥 직진
Let me tell you honestly No matter which way, no stopping way
Yeah, we about to go stupid No switch until we D.I.E.
웃어도 돼 망가져도 돼 We're going up need 없는 것처럼 Started at the one step 다른 방식으로 two step 걱정하려 next step Sus be my blood, sus be my veins, sus be my DNA
My body where the sauce is Push your boys move on, yeah This a long shot Welcome to your coffin Yeah, we take it down, step a style Yeah, we're lawless Yeah, we Michelin in this thing Yeah, we're saucing Let's go, let's go
Hi cuties, how's everyone doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, let me take my anti-balding medicine, right? Yes. How are you guys all doing? JYP, is that you? JYP. Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. Sunday, how's your Sunday going? I had quite a lot happen. Did you just get out of shower? Yeah. I usually take shower right before stream, so let me take my medicine. You're sick? I'm also sick. Or what are you sick for? I have a slight cold, I think. You know, throat cold. 108 degrees. I see. Not feeling well. What else? You have a fever. Yo, why is everyone sick? Salmonella? Are you serious? Yeah, the weather is kind of getting hot and cold and hot and cold. I actually think it's the AC that might be making me sick. You see where I'm coming from?
Donating because you are probably going to get cancelled. Get well soon, please.
Hi ho, love you, bye. Thank you so much, cutie. What is it? On a real note, I don't think I'm gonna post today's content because I actually don't wanna, I'll explain later, but yeah, but hi ho, love you, bye. Thank you. I'm not that sick. I'm not sick to the point where it affects my condition. I'm sick at my throat where I can't record my song. Does that kind of make sense? Because in order for me to record my song, my voice has to be in the best condition. But can you guys sort of hear my voice right now? It's little it's slightly damaged. So like the slight cough. Yeah. Thing is, this has been a while. I think I might have had a minor COVID or something. You know how like last week I talked about how my throat was hurting. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying my best to recover my throat. I don't exactly know what's wrong. Anyway, yo, I ordered the Hana sweater. Cute, nice. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to make a new line of merch soon for you guys. Once we have the new Bosa songs coming out. Yeah. But anyway, how are you guys all doing? What you guys all eat? Will we get hoodies? I don't know. I actually don't know what kind of... Maybe we'll have a talk again on what kind of merches you guys want for the next merch line. Yeah. Keychains? I don't think I'll do keychain. I personally don't do merches that I personally don't think is useful. I do like posters or clothes. Yeah. Stickers. I think stickers are fine. We have Hyomi stickers. Louis Vuitton bag. You're sick because you're hating on Yeonjun. More specifically, I'm not hating on Yeonjun. Well, I'll get into that discussion later. We'll have the talk. Yes. But anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. You should make your own balding medicine as March. That's crazy. What else? What else do you guys do? What else do you guys eat today? I actually woke up really late today. Did you guys know that? Wow. Here's an issue is that my downstairs neighbor has been doing construction for I don't even know how long. They're doing construction right underneath my floor. I don't know what they're doing, but it's right underneath my floor. They're doing something on the ceiling right underneath my floor to the point where when they do... What is this? Huh? Hello? What is it? My roommate said, not Sean, my other roommate said, her cousin's waiting outside and she want me to open the door, so I'll be right back. One second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. But anyway, sorry for the little interruption there. But yeah, how is it going for everybody? Invite her cousin to stream. I don't like hanging out with people, guys. I don't know if you guys know. I actually don't really like human. Oh, how was the stream with Sean yesterday? Well, did you guys watch it? Really fun? Nice. I don't know when we could have him again, but I'll try to have him at least before he goes back to Korea, because he's not gonna stay in the US forever. He only has a short visa, so I'm actually sad. I actually wish he stayed in Boston forever, but yeah, but it's alright. It was fun. Nice. I was trying several times to post the live stream onto the membership video, but for some reason, actually, I don't know if this is a TMI, but I keep getting copyright striked for my. I'll tell you guys, this has been getting on my mind a lot lately. So it's just me whining. This is actually whining. This is real whining. I keep getting copyright striked from my own song, because the old company that used to distribute my music is still claiming and making money from my song. I thought you fixed that. No. It's like a different issue. Yeah. So I previously worked with this old company, and then I moved to a new company, and I moved all my music from the old company to new company, right? That makes sense. But then the old company is still claiming copyrights on my songs. So I told them, like, take it down. And they said, oh, we're doing it. We'll be done within like 4 weeks. And it's been like 3 months. And my current company is like, oh, I can't reach them either. Like, they're not talking. Yeah, DistroKid. Yeah. And then I went on, and last night I was like very mad and typing them like essays. And they only reply with the automated AI reply. And then once I get to person, then the person's like, oh, we'll try to look at the issue. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, why do you even need a company? If you don't have a distribution website, then you can't put music on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube. You need to. Like, it's a must. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, no, it's not even worth suing, because it's gonna be so much work. And I'm also mad at my current company, because they should be stepping up and try to fix this. Like, I'm paying money to the current company so that they could handle this, but they're not doing their job either. So in first place, I don't really like both of them either, because the current company has messed up a few times as well. So they're better than the previous. At least this company, at least they talk. Do you see what the difference is? They're also not good with their, they're not perfect with their work either, but at least it's worked by real people. So they actually talk to me. This company now. But yeah, so I actually asked my manager if we could find a bigger company, because I actually, not even joking, I think I might start looking into, like, I'm not even against the idea of joining label. I don't really like the idea of joining label, because you get excited as a kid, like, I'm part of a label. Not even that sense, but I think I'm willing to work with bigger companies. Yeah. They're gonna try to take a lot of my money, but I think I'm willing to give up some money by working with bigger agency. Yeah. They try to take a lot. They try to take like 40% or something. Yeah, they're crazy. But yeah. I previously talked with. Actually, I shouldn't mention names. Yeah, I shouldn't mention names, but. Anyway, Alright, so that was just a little bit of whining. Hope you guys are all doing well. Isn't that annoying process to switch? It is. That's the issue that I'm going through right now, if that makes sense. No, not idol label. Guys, what would I be doing at JYP? What would I be doing? Yeah. Do you not like Yeonjun? No, I like Yeonjun. He's my bias in TXT. Yeah. Should we get started with the content right away? And then we could have more yapping afterward? What do you guys say? Before we start, initially I asked you guys if you could listen to this beforehand so we could talk about it. But I actually think we're just gonna look at it together. I'm not gonna, how do I preface this? I'm gonna review, but because I've already heard the song several times, I'm not gonna play the full thing. So we're not doing like an entire listen through. Yeah. Actually, no, I should just start the content. Hi everybody. Today we're going to review Yeonjun's new comeback. Before we start, I just have to let you guys know, I've already listened to the entire album 3 or 4 times, maybe more than that, entirely without skipping. And I just have to preface, Yeonjun is my bias in TXT. He is one of my favorite. I think he's the handsomest, most talented. At the same time, musically, I wasn't satisfied with certain part of this album. But this is not like a hating review. I just am prefacing this because I normally don't like doing reviews when it feels like it could be not happy for the fans. But at the same time, I don't lie about my review saying, oh, I love it, when I don't really love it. I don't know if I'm going to post this on YouTube. I think I'll probably think about it. Most likely not. But, so I told you guys I've already listened. At the same time, I'm gonna play the tracks with you guys so that we could listen together and I could make a detailed comment about each one. Normally, I don't play the songs because I don't want to get copyright strike on the video, but I don't think I'm gonna post this, so I think it's fine. Alright. So the song that he came back with is No Label Part 2, the album. And it actually has a lot of tracks, 6 tracks. Without any filler tracks. It's a very packed album, especially for a solo. Do you guys agree? Nowadays, groups come back with EP that has what, 4 songs? 5 songs? And that is good work too, like, you know, like the recent 80s album. But Yeonjun, as a solo, and here's the crazy part, it's not like this is his first solo, it's not like it's been a really long time since he did his last solo. So Yeonjun is very impressively active as a soloist, even though he is still part of TXT and actively participating and coming back. So not even musically, but him as a person, I actually think he's really hustling. And you might be like, oh, the company's doing everything for him, he just have to be there. No. Solo works don't work like that. He has to be dedicated towards group as well as solo. You have to practice the choreography, you have to practice the singing. I could just tell, not just that he puts the grind in there, but also the fact that he's passionate to do this solo project. You know, a lot of the idols, surprisingly, don't have a musical desire. Obviously, there's a lot of people who do. But there's also some idols who's just like, oh, I'm fine just being in the group, dancing, and I don't really want to make my own music. But oh, I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't. I ended up not sneezing. But anyway, I was just saying Yeonjun has a lot of that musical desire. Yes. So let's start listening to it one at a time. I wanted to sneeze, I just couldn't. Okay, right here, you know how we're 4 seconds in? You could already tell the color of the album from the start, because they usually set the intro track as a statement. It's gonna be this kind of a album. I'm letting you know. And from the first 4 seconds when I started the album, I felt, this is very not safe album. They're definitely exploring different areas of music. Okay, so I heard through the song, and my impression was very, very good production. Do you guys agree? The sound choices and the texture, very great. And I could also tell that he is also exploring this entire album. He tries so many different styles of singing / rapping. He shows all range of his vocal aspect. Now, here's the personal comment. I don't know how you guys felt when you heard the song. How do you guys feel about it when you just heard this? My impression was this. It's all good, like the production and all is all good, but like it doesn't hit me as like, oh, like this is good. As a little bit hectic was the sensation I got. A little bit too experimental. There's always a balance that you have to choose from, and it's a preference issue. And K-pop nowadays, there's a lot of weird music. Like, you know, even like Jungkook is, in my opinion, weird music in that sense. But I was just like, okay. Like, you know, my reaction was like, okay. But like, would I add this to playlist? I don't know. Yeah. But okay. But it has the energy. So I was like, all right, it has the energy. And I moved to Ice Cream. From here, I already felt, wow, the production in this entire album, the texture is really trendy. You know, the mixing and the texture is just... This one, I think it's good. It's titled for a reason. I think Ice Cream is good. Yes. Ice Cream is good in a really non-typical K-pop way, in my opinion. As in, it actually reminds me of a song that's like, you know the song, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than you. I don't know if like what that song is, but like it has a same charm as that kind of a song. As in, is it appealing masculinity in the song? Is it like explicitly, you know, sexual, like bad, like 80s, or is it like Red Light by Stray Kids? You know, like is it that line? No, it's not like extremely explicitly sexy song. Neither is it like kind or happy song. It's like somewhere in the, you know, like a sensual, groovy, and the voice is also very gender neutrally productioned. You know, yeah, somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the neutralness. I think this is good. But at the same time, here's the thing. At the same time, I also felt, oh, it is kind of in the middle. As in, it's good, but am I like loving it? I don't know. Like I'm not sure. Yeah. And okay, I'll proceed. But the song's good. And then Baby What's Up. Okay, from the first three chords, do you guys agree? By the way, this is not about a skill issue. This is about intention. Their intention in this album is really experimental. Chord progression, I really think, is the level that determines the experimentalness of the song.
Okay.
Also, you know, this is SoundCloud behavior. Did you guys know that? SoundCloud behavior, let me clarify what that means. Did you know that K-pop music takes a lot of their musical inspiration from SoundCloud producers from like 2-3 years ago? What I mean by that is when New Jeans debuted, people were like, oh my gosh, this is fresh. We haven't heard this in K-pop. But then SoundCloud producers, I'm not talking about like SoundCloud rappers. Actually, that's not bad. But like a lot of the producers who work in the K-pop field make their fun stuff on SoundCloud and they post there. And when I was young, I was also a producer and I used to hang out with those people and I would grow up listening to those music. And what's interesting is those works that producers just put on SoundCloud, about 2-3 years later, you start hearing on the Billboard charts. Imagine the trend works a little bit faster there. And this is the same sensation where I feel like I've heard something like this in SoundCloud, but now it's finally coming into the actual field. By the way, sorry for the pausing, but this isn't a reaction video. It's more of a review video, so you get the idea. Okay, even here, really gender neutral. Do you guys agree? As in, the directing of the vocal is meant to be very feminine. And I was also thinking, oh, there's also like a G-Dragon influence. Do you hear the G-Dragonness in it?
You walked in my life like you own it. 빠진 게 맞았어 motion. 예고 없이 맘. And you're knocking. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it bad. You really got it bad. 절망되는 물어보진 않았어 motion.
You know what I feel like? At this point, I felt like, this is something that critics, like music critics would love. But when I review music, I try to review strictly from listeners' perspective, not as, how artistic it is. Not the artistic aspect, but I felt, it's still too difficult for me to simply enjoy. You know what I'm saying? It's too experimental for me. Like, is it straightforwardly good? So all three tracks have been experimental on my level, to the point where, you know how a lot of the albums usually start with experimental track and it goes into popular track? So it feels like all of this could be an intro track to an album. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first track, or if this was the first track, or if Ice Cream was the first track. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, time out and ban every single person who's bitching about like stopping music. Like literally. I don't want to mention again. The next one is No More Disco. Even here, I don't know if you guys hear it, I feel a really strong G-Dragon influence. By the way, I'm not saying it's a G-Dragon copy. G-Dragon has left so many influence in Korean music that I'm saying it seems like an extension of G-Dragon's style. the crazy part is this section right here, we're 30 seconds into the song, right? If we think of this as a chorus, then this is a verse, right? But you know what I felt like? It sounds more like a bridge. You know? Yo, ban Ghost Girl. I literally mentioned just ban every single person who's like, yeah, just ban all of them. I already said I listened to this album like 4 times. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, it's getting on my nerve. Like literally ban and time out every single one of them. Yeah. But anyway, so this 30-second section already feels like a bridge to a song. What I mean by it feels like a bridge is, you know, when you enter a bridge of the song, you change up the chord progression to a non-expected chord, right? It feels like that. Like try to keep that in mind. It will sound like a bridge. It has a bridge sensation, right? But surprisingly, I like this more than Baby What's Up. Actually, like I don't actually dislike this track. I was just kind of mentioning what kind of new structure they introduced. Yeah. And then Effing Star. Also, the genre and the instrumentation used, there's a common point that all the sounds are very chewy. What I mean by that is even the snare, even the bass, you know how there's like a soft hitting snare, like tuk tuk cha tuk tuk cha, versus there's hard hitting, tuk ba tuk tuk ba, and also there's the bass that's like more smoother, do 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 do, versus tung tak tung tak tung tak tung tak. There's a lot of that tung tak tak bouncy, juicy, you know, yeah. Even the guitar is like do do tak. Very, you know, chewy.
Everywhere I go is awful scenic. Everywhere I pop out presidential, yeah, I need it. Popping up the tags, I'm a fucking star. Pull up says you might need to raise the bar. I'ma risk it all, asking what's the fun? What's the
I like
fun?
it.
What's the fun? I always knew that I'd be somebody. I never can relate to these nobodies. I know I'm the one, there won't be another prodigy. Ask me who I am and you know I'm gonna say I'm a fucking star. Shine so bright I might burn you up. I'm a fucking star. Black leather pants, they smash guitars. So don't fucking start, cause I can pull up right where you are.
You know what I felt? Wow, how is this K-pop? Like, as in, that's a compliment, by the way. As in, wow, that track, I'm actually very, very, very impressed. As in, you know, I sort of thought Yeonjun was like, oh, isn't he like he's still a K-pop singer. But the performance he's showing here is beyond K-pop idol. As in, it just sounds like a single musician. Yeah. So... But now, here's the thing. This isn't because the song's bad. I actually think this song's good. Would I add this track to my playlist? I just don't listen to this kind of music a lot. So, you know, it's kind of like the emo rock based kind of music. I just don't really listen to this a lot. So it's not the song's bad. It's just that, like, for me, the most important thing I value in a song is would I listen to it over and over again? Like, for me, that's like a really important aspect. So, yeah. I keep it 10 on my toes, floating the and the long way ride. Long way, long ride. okay, now I don't want to be a hater, but I don't like the vocal directing. You know, we already know how Yeonjun is, you know, good at singing and he has vocal range and everything. I don't know why. In recent K-pop, all the vocal directors are making idols sing like this. Nah, 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 nah. aespa has been singing like, I'm rich man, whole different animal. And then Eyelid also have been doing like, nah, 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 nah. Le Sserafim has been doing nah, nah. And I personally don't like when they end with the nah sensation. It's just not my preference, you know? Which is, and I think it's sort of like a trend in a certain level, but this song also has that nah-ness. Thing is, I get it. Like, it's fine because like this song is built for that. It's supposed to be like a bedroom music, but it's not even Yeonjun's fault. It's like I've been a little bit, you know. Okay, is it just me? I actually feel like they could have balanced in different sections. As in, do this part. This is good. Okay. Like, what if we took this section a little bit less breathy? So like we mixed in the breathy here, and then instead of right now it's like but then if we don't take it breathy, so we hear his non-breathy sound as well as the breathy sound, then you know. Actually, the song's good. I didn't like it around the third time listen, but now I like it. Actually, this one has the highest chance of being in my playlist. I like this one. I actually wish this was the title track. I mean, title or the intro. Then I think it would have hit me harder. But I think my ear was a little bit fatigued after some of the tracks. That's why I couldn't pay attention to this one. But yeah, I like this one. Yes. But the overall impression of the album, after I finished listening, so this is like my 5th, 6th time listening through the entire thing, is that, wow, really experimental, really musical. I understand what he wanted to show and express. And because he's handsome and because he danced well, performance-wise, it's going to be very pleasing. But strictly from a listening perspective, was I able to take many songs to add to my playlist? I was like, little iffy. Believe it or not, I had Gum in my playlist. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I actually liked Gum. And it's just more of I also feel like, hear me out. You know how this comeback, I actually think there was this no brand and sort of the rawness, no label of him. I actually like when he is fully maked up, as in, you know, like red hair, like full everything. Yes. And more like emphasizing on the charismatic danceness. Yeah. But I think we could be very excited for his future works as well. He seems like, oh, here's the thing. While I gave all these positive and negative review, did you know that this album is performing extremely well? I heard this is one of the most well-performing solo comebacks among recent K-pop solos. Like his album sale and the new comeback, and like the performances are amazing. People are loving it. I'm literally just whining because, you know, I like Yeonjun as well. So like there are some few points that I wish like, I wish it was more like this. I wish he included these kind of songs. Yeah. So I'm very good. I'm very happy that people are supporting him well. Yes. And also, shout out to Yeonjun because he is doing his TXT work so well, and also the solo work as well, and he hasn't been causing any troubles. Like, he's, in my opinion, not only hustling but good behavior, being handsome. Like, he's doing everything. He's there's a reason why he's my bias. Yeah. So I would say I actually respect him as a person a lot. Yes. TXT will release a Japanese album soon. You know what that means? That means while he was coming back for this comeback as a solo, he was also preparing for the TXT comeback as well. So he probably had to spend like double the time practicing. Yeah. And also what's also crazy in my opinion is in TXT, Yeonjun is not even a less important member. TXT doesn't really have a less important member, but you know how when it comes to big idol groups, sometimes there's members that aren't necessarily in the center, so they don't need to be as in the focus of the performance. Meanwhile, Yeonjun is literally, in my opinion, TXT center, in my personal opinion. I personally think he's the best dancer. I personally think he's one of the best singer. So like, it's crazy. It kind of reminds me of Mark behavior. You know how previously Mark used to be in NCT and he used to do solo like crazy and group like crazy. It seems like the most talented ones are also the ones who work the hardest. So anyway, that was my impression of the album. Hopefully this didn't offend any of the Moas or Yeonjun fans too bad. It's just personal. I don't know if I should post this. What do you guys say? I also, sorry, I became a little bit salty at the middle. I was just annoyed because I thought people were, you know, not
He'll
listening.
be sweet like ice cream and interview Rachel sometime, okay?
Sure, girly. I don't think it was that bad. Well, I'll see how it is. All right. You salty 360 days a year. If I rate the album, I don't think I should rate the album. I don't think I should rate the album. I'm gonna give such a low score. You know, I gave Sweet Venom 3 out of 10. Did you guys know that? And that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Yeah. I like this album as much as I like Corty's Blue Lips. Yes. That's how I would say. Wait. That's a good song too. That's a good song. It's like this. It's like there's a difference between a song that is well made versus song I listen to a lot. Like even, you know, I don't actually listen to TNT that much. Yeah. It's kind of like that sensation. Yeah. And I know some people like Blue Lips a lot. That's why I said Blue Lips. Yeah. Anyway, alright. Hyo's rating are so inconsistent. It does get affected by my mood. Sorry for the cussing earlier. My bad. Sorry. I was just I couldn't hold back my sassiness. I apologize. I hope I didn't come off as you know, yeah, my bad. It's not, yeah. We're used to it, Hyo. Oh, thank you. You cussed? Yeah, I said wait, didn't I say I was gonna go on a no cussing streak?
Which K-pop ice cream song is your favorite?
Ice cream song? When I think of ice cream, what song do you guys, you know, the first song that comes into my mind is actually Hyona's Ice Cream. Doesn't she have a song called Ice Cream or something? I might be wrong. Oh, Red Velvet. Ice cream cake? Yeah, the first song that comes to mind is Hyona's song. Oh, FX? I think FX also has one, right? Yeah. Also, the the next content we have is something that I need hyomies' help. So today is Sunday, right? So I want us to sit down. Well, I'm not gonna sit down yet, and I want to take in some suggestions for what we're going to do for next week's schedule. This is when, we get to decide until 7/19th. Yes. All right. Usually I like to do content when there's a major comeback. Can we do the San thing? You guys want to do the San thing? Really? I wasn't sure if you guys, would like it, because we skipped his birthday. Yeah. I'll put this as because we didn't get to do this one. Is there anyone who's making comeback next week? I already listened to NCT Wish one, and I wasn't too impressed that I'm not gonna make a content about it. Part 2 of Idol Hair. How about we skip a week for that? Because I feel like if we do it 2 weeks in a row, it feels a little bit repetitive. So I love NCT Wish, by the way. Yeah. What if we do a PowerPoint of rating your haircuts over the years? My haircuts? Not a bad idea, but kind of a domestic content, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll write it here. Rating Hyo's haircut. Okay. Thoughts on Corty's light stick? I already saw it. I just didn't have too much thought behind it, so that's why I didn't do content over it. Yeah. It could be anything. It could be Korean topic. It could be K-pop topic. Topic suggestion: K-pop rumor, drama. Example, girlfriend drama. I think we could have a talk, something relating to this. Oh, what is this? Yeah.
Rating summer theme K-pop MVs.
Summer theme K-pop music video, like a summer something. We could have summer something. Summer something. K bands. Promise 9. I don't usually do girl groups unless I particularly like them. Lemon Tang? I heard Lemon Tang. You don't think this comeback is giving one verse? Oh, universe. Sorry, it's universe, right? Best K-pop summer song ranking? That sounds like a good idea. Let me keep that into mind. Yeah. Rating Korean popular dishes, like Korean food. This one's also good. I don't think I'll do V8. I don't think I'll do this one.
Rating K-pop songs with food themes.
Oh, rating K-pop song with food theme. Thing is, I don't know if I told you guys about this. I feel like rating content is actually a little bit sensitive, because when people's favorite song get rated low, then people become a little bit upset. So I try to avoid tier list or rating, because it gets views and people find it interesting, but it also kind of starts a fan war. Do you guys agree? Because you're kind of comparing one song to another song, one group to another group. So Boy Next Door new album? When is Boy Next Door comeback? June 8th? Oh, they already made a comeback. I actually didn't know. Is this the viral? Huh. It already passed, right? Yeah, it's been out. I actually haven't checked it out though, because I'll be really honest with you guys. I haven't really keep up with Boy Next Door. Yeah. Girl, it must go viral. I actually don't know how the song goes. I've heard it once. Sorry. So, I apologize. Is there any drama in K-pop recently? I usually don't talk about drama because I don't want to get cancelled. But is there any drama? If it's not too bad, then I might not really. Oh, we have a K-pop forum. Maybe we could look at the K-pop forum. They usually have some good teas here. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Most searched. Oh, okay. Sounds like a interesting topic. What is this? Why is Amy? Korean hip hop. 정원 live. Okay. Okay. That. Wait, do you guys agree? If we talk about an hyphen, we might literally like the channel might blow up. Do you guys agree? the channel's actually gonna blow up. Wow. Have you guys seen the comments recently on
Rate BTS hairstyles.
BTS hairstyle? Hairstyle? I guess you guys like the hairstyle ones. Okay, I'll think about the hairstyle one. Oh, the recent N-hyphen comment section? Wow. They're hating on 정원 directly, as well as Jay. Did you guys see that? Like, they turn the targets directly to the members now. Yeah. And it's specifically 정원 and Jay because you know how as a leader, they speak up. And Jay, I think Jay kind of is like a sub-leader in some sense. He usually is more speaking forward. So, like, they're even saying it as if, oh, like, 정원 is the bad one and Jake is fine. And I'm like, I don't think it works that way. You know, like, I don't know why. Yeah. People are burning photo cards of 정원. I really feel like this is like a leader moment. Do you guys agree? It's literally like 정원 is getting specifically targeted because he's the leader and he has to be the one talking, which is why, yeah. Like I don't know why some people think this is like a personal opinion. So, you know, yeah. But I think we should avoid N-hyphen for a little bit. Do you guys agree? I feel like if I was kind of thirsty for views, I would 100% touch it, and then we would get a lot of views, live stream, a lot of views on channel. But I don't I don't really yeah. And I already have my opinion. You guys know what my opinion is, so yeah. Okay. Then without an hyphen. Okay, AT Sanwon, this one's definitely good. How about, is that like a topic that you guys wanted to talk about? As in, like idol dating culture, or I feel like that's not a bad idea. Is it like idol dating? Should it be allowed or not? Like, you know, I feel like that's an interesting topic. Yeah. You guys keep saying rating. I don't think we should do rating. The rating stuff is not good. I like P1 Harmony. Yeah. Wait, what did Olga say? I missed it. You guys want to play game? Game nut? Horror games? Is there a non-K-pop day? Well, we need to fill it up with more content, and then for the rest of the days we're not doing it, then we could fill it up with yeah. It could even be we could even have I don't know, I think we should still do K-pop, right? I was thinking we could even do like a J-pop, but the Vernon and the 8 comeback. I'm so miserable. I can't lie. Bob. I'm so miserable. Okay, do you know how I feel about that one? My honest opinion. So Pharrell produced it. Have you heard? Have you heard? I'll be really honest. Please don't clip this, like post on Twitter. Don't do that kind of behavior. Hear me out. The song is on the borderline of being a banger. What I mean by that is, it could be like so good, but then when Vernon says, "I'm so miserable, I can't lie," I low key got like a slight cringe, it's like it's on the borderline of being so good, or like it feels like funny. Like, you know what I mean? You know, do you know what I'm talking about? Like that kind of rapping talking is on like a line. It could be like so nonchalant sounding, or if you like think about like who Vernon is, and like, you know, and then like imagine he going like, "Yo, I'm so miserable, man," like, you know, like, and then you kind of like, you know, like there's like a slight line where if I could view it as cool or funny. So yeah. But like the song is on the borderline of being there. Yeah. And I feel like it would have been so cool if I didn't speak English. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't an English speaker and I heard it, I would have been like, "Oh my gosh, song's a banger." But then like since I hear the lyrics so directly, like, "I'm so miserable, I can't lie," and I'm like, you know, like I don't know. Yeah. And then it's like boys and girls need to play more, and I'm like I wish I wasn't able to understand the lyrics so directly. Like if it was in like Korean or something, I don't know. Like I mean, I know how to speak Korean, but yeah. Oh wait, actually, we should listen to the song. Then it might give an idea. Was it like V8? Oh, why am I typing V9?
I'm miserable, I can't lie. 我心中早已疲惫，我想再伪装。I think the girls and boys are so tired. Boys and girls so tired. Girls and boys are so tired. Boys and girls so tired. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. She can't get out of bed, but she home.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I think it's good.
I'm miserable. I can't lie.
Yeah. No, it's a banger though. It's a banger. Who wrote it? I think Pharrell. Yeah. I think Pharrell wrote it. No, but I see the vision. Like, do you see the vision? Like, I see the vision. Ah, yeah. The 8 gonna lose his bias spot with this? Wait, no, like I think it's actually a banger. Also, another, okay, this is not even about the song. Yo, what is up with Vernon's recent look? He's so unbelievably handsome. Okay, like it's not even this music video. There's like a, if you recently seen Vernon, like his handsomeness. Okay, like I remember him being like this. Like he went
Who are
from
your friends? Is it like members or like people from like growing up?
I'm not close.
this, like, you know, like did like this. Okay, who did that eyebrow makeup? I swear to God, whoever did that eyebrow makeup, fire them right now. Like immediately, fire them. And then with the hair down, like the with like hair down, Vernon is like a different human being. Yeah. Just there's a video of Vernon at like a club that I think it was this, like, you know, like this hair of Vernon is actually insane. Yeah. He looks like, you know, like people are saying, how did he age 10 years back? Yeah. He looks 10 years younger than before. But anyway. And you know what made me also think about that V8 album is that it's the fact that Vernon is so good looking that actually feels a little bit off as well. You know what I mean? As in, like, he's so handsome, and like that also gives me like a, like, yeah, because he's so handsome. Yeah. But anyway, All right. What other content can we talk about? The Matt Proxy and Cortez beef. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of like declining the request. It's because I already have a talk about it. But the Matt Proxy situation. Oh, should I talk about that? Okay, wait. I already did, but I want to talk about this aspect, as in, this is the aspect that I want to talk about. He said, I don't want to be a musician where 70 people gather up and then they work towards one song. Like, I don't care, that's not music. And he's like dissing on K-pop industry. Little do people know, America's music scene is the ones who started doing that first. And that's why it became globally like that. That became like a music making process. You would think, like Daniel Caesar's Who Knows? Like those kind of like low acoustic, there's like...
Thank you for always doing amazing content.
Thank you so much, TK. Thank you so much, Cutie. Thank you so much for 30. TK, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh! Thank you so much. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try my best. I'll try to plan a good content. But songs like this.
I'll probably be a waste of your time, but who knows?
My all-time favorites.
I'll step out of line, but who knows?
Now, it feels like he wrote the song and he released it, right? Which probably is true. But when you actually look behind the scene of these kind of songs, there's like 5 people who wrote, participated in the lyrics, like 7 people who participated in the arrangement, and like 3 engineers, mastering engineer, So, like, what I'm saying is, a lot of the good music out there is just work by multiple people. Yeah, only like indie artists like me or, or him, like Matt Proxy. Like when you're little, then you just don't have access to multiple musicians connection. That's why you make it by yourself. But literally, they're all kind of doing it in this style. So I just thought it was so ironic how he kind of thinks, oh, like K-pop is this, blah, blah, blah. When in reality, all the music that you listen to, he listened to, even the ones that he like, are being made that way. Yeah. So I was just yeah. It's just that America actually managed to hide that aspect better. Do you guys agree? Like K-pop, you guys know like there's like a producing team and everything, but like they never talk about how like Sabrina Carpenter has like a whole team, or like all of these artists have like a whole team. And yeah. But I don't like the aspect where Korean K-pop music is viewed as like factory music and America is like musician. But that is literally like a difference in the packaging. They just package it like more like a solo musician behavior. Yeah. Sorry, I was just a little bit going off. Yeah. He also made a comment about how K-pop copied black music. Well, K-pop does take a lot from black music. Well, it is true. Oh, it is true. Yeah. The one thing that is true is not just black music. They take it from everything. Like K-pop is the melting pot of global music, in the sense where if there's anything good music out there, then K-pop takes it. Yeah. But here's my opinion. This might be a little bit controversial. But well, I personally, maybe because I'm Korean and I'm biased towards there, I personally don't see an issue with musical genres and, you know, musical trends being adapted by different genres and things like that. They make whatever is trendy. Yeah. Which is why, in my opinion, they get a lot of hate for being like, oh, now they're doing this music. Oh, now they're doing garage music. Now they're doing this. At the same time, that's why K-pop music is the most trendiest and it sounds the best. Because they do what is the most popular at now and they don't hesitate on what to take and what to not take. Meanwhile, I feel like America's music is a little bit more conservative and Japan is even more conservative where they're like, oh, we only do stuff that we've been doing. Like, we don't do stuff that they're doing, you know. Like, it takes much longer time to be imported. Yeah. Fast adaptation ends up leading to faster evolution, where long time ago, K-pop music used to be just a copy of a lot of Japanese music or American pop songs. But then like now they started like taking more and more. Now it works in the reverse where some of the American musician or Japanese musician, you know, now they copy back from K-pop. I don't think, obviously plagiarism is bad, but in terms of like taking the style or trend, isn't that what essentially music is? Like Mozart took the trend of like Beethoven, like you know, you get the idea. Like, yeah. Like, it just doesn't seem original or authentic to me. I totally understand that. It makes sense. But I also feel like then the other ones, are they original and authentic? Like, they also took that from somewhere else. I remember, what is it? Einstein? One of his quote was something like, the most, like, creativity is ability to steal without being caught or something. So, what is it? The even like why are some musicians denying the fact that they also have been influenced and, you know, stuff by other musicians? Like they yeah. I don't really believe strongly in originality when it comes to music. Like, oh, this is my own thing, like that I didn't get influenced by anyone else. I don't really believe that. Yeah. It's just that you might not be aware of where you have been influenced by. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Everything has been done before, and way to come up with new stuff is taking what's done before and then you alter it or combine it with existing thing, and then you make it into a new thing. Kind of like making new colors, you know? Mm-hmm. Which is why I actually like K-pop, because I don't know if you guys agree, when K-pop quote copies other countries' music, they actually K-popanize it. Do you guys get what I'm talking about? They get imported and they don't do it exactly the same. They K-popanize it to make it fit Korean and K-pop audiences' taste. And I feel like in that process, originality starts to form. You know? If they were doing it exactly same, like for example, you know how 80s recently did Latin music? But be real, is 80s Latin music same as Latin music in Latin America? No, like it just kind of takes this Latin idea and then they kind of like K-popanize it. So in my mind, like there's a different demand and different joy you hear from Latin music, like Bad Bunny or like, you know, versus like 80s Latin music. It's kind of like a fusion food, if that makes sense. You know, like sometimes you crave the Italian pizza and obviously like that's better pizza. But then, you know, sometimes you like the Pizza Hut, whatever, you know, yeah, you get the idea. I kind of feel like K-pop is like the Pizza Hut of music, or like Domino's. Yeah. I actually really like the K-popanized sounds because it feels a little bit more familiar to my ears. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be controversial. We need to plan content, but I want to yap just a little bit longer. You know, Cortez? You know how they get a lot of hate for copying America's hip hop music? Like Travis Scott or A$AP Rocky. Hear me out. You know I love Cortez, right? Without doubt, those songs are directly inspired by A$AP Rocky song and Travis Scott songs. It's true. Like anybody would be able to tell. My personal thinking is I think it's different enough. I think it's different taste. I think it already become K-popinized. Once it become K-popinized, once it become Cortezized, then like I listen to it for a different mood and different feeling. So I don't personally feel like it's an issue. Yeah. And I'll be really honest. You know why this is an issue? It's because K-pop is doing A$AP Rocky. That's why it's an issue. What I mean by that is there's bunch of A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott copycats in America. But they're American. So it's like, that's what you do in America. You just copy Kanye West. You just copy Travis Scott. But then, like, if like Korean does it, then it's not like Korean music. So they're like, oh, well, like, why are you taking American music? You know, because it's like not the same country. Like, that's why it's an issue. But like, literally, if you look at hip hop, like Drake does one thing, everyone does like same Drake. Every like Lil Baby does like Lil Baby. Like, you know, like that's literally what hip hop is. I haven't seen a genre that is more behaving as like someone hits something and everyone makes bunch of copy of that than hip hop. Hip hop literally is like that. Someone makes a trap beat and like it hits, like literally for like 10 years they make trap music. Like same exact sample of hi-hat. Even now, like even 2026, they use the same exact hi-hat. Like, sorry for being a little bit too. Let me calm down. A weekly schedule? Right. Weekly schedule. Actually, Linda, you're right. It's also an issue because Cortez is so popular and they're making so much money. Like, it wouldn't have been an issue if they were less popular and they weren't really making that much money. But then imagine they take the inspiration from A$AP Rocky, but now they're making more money than A$AP Rocky. Then it's like, like, you know, like, yeah, you know. Anyway, all right, yeah. Did you hear the new Huzikaze collab, yo? But Huzikaze is the favorite musician of my life, and he recently did a collab with this artist named Elmin. Sorry. Oh. All right. Let me continue with the. Okay, let me take this out. Let me continue with the weekly schedule. Here was BPM for Burning City Light. Top of my head, it feels like 120, maybe 115. I might be wrong though. It's not actually. It's faster than that, like 150. No, it's 120. I don't know. I think it might be. Anyway, all right. Let me think of weekly schedule. What should we do for next week? This is important because, you know, what we're gonna decide here is gonna decide our next week. So, look at the forum, at the K-pop forum. Where? The dating? Yeah, the dating thing. I think we could do it here. Yeah. Big Hits Music denies Swim plagiarism allegation. This is probably BS. Oh wait. Actually, maybe we could talk about plagiarism in K-pop. This is gonna be sensitive tea. Do you guys agree? Yeah. Plagiarism in K-pop. That's gonna be. I have a pretty strong sensation behind this, but yeah. I have an extremely strong opinion. Can I already start going off?
Yo, did you see Recine Pretty Girl? It's so good. Sorry, I didn't want to spam in chat.
No worry, girl. I do know 리센느. Okay. Just out of curiosity. By the way, we're still planning content. I just want to yap with you guys. Do you guys know who 리센느 is? Have you ever heard of them? 리센느, they're K-pop girl group. 리센느, they're really popular in Korea. And I'm salty. I'm so salty. What they were very not popular, and they became recently very popular because one of their YouTube videos went viral, and they started, be really active. And it's because they're a girl group. I like idols who make it with music, if that makes sense. Like I just have a strong, it's like same reason behind YF Boys, as in I don't like when they haven't had a big hit and they get so much attention. Like that's just this is, by the way, this is self-hate, because I feel like I always have a feeling that there's more hyomies than I deserve when I haven't had a big music hit. So I feel like when I see other people doing that, I also feel a little bit insecure about myself. That's why I like when other groups prove with music and then they become popular. Yeah. No, actually, like that, I'm being really honest with you guys. Yeah. Then you should only do music and no content streaming. Then I wouldn't be able to pay my rent. And actually I like streaming, so yeah. Then why do you stand idols from big company who are famous from the start? I don't. I wait until they release a song I like, then I start liking them. I hate the idea of liking a trainee because they haven't proved anything. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah. It's just zero difference. No. Once the song is good, it's good. But before that, nope. So I didn't like Cortez until they came out with, Fashion and Go. But I mean, they came out with Go, so I never really had a stage where I didn't like them. Like, I have to like the song first. Wait, people in the chat, do you know Hyo makes music? They do know that, right? they do know that, right? I can't even tell who's lying. I bet they don't. Thing is, now when I make people join our Discord, I force them to list my songs that they like, so they have to know that fact. People who are saying you make music are the names that I've been seeing since like 2025. I've been seeing their names since 2025, so go follow Hyo-sang on all streaming platforms. Thank you. Yeah. But anyway, all right. Content planning. All right. Really content planning. Content planning. Content planning. What should we do? Do this on your free time? Hear me out. I know why you guys are saying that, but I promise you it'll be better if we do this together, because this is, what is it? Like, this, like, what I mean by that is people are way more happier when we decided the content together than when I just came out with it. Then, then you have a say. We could have finished this 20 minutes ago. I was just yapping, so I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. Oh, yeah, I keep getting distracted. Flirting in America versus Korea. I actually don't know. I I don't know. Like I lack knowledge. I want to talk about it, but I don't really know how to flirt. Not being this. I wish this was a joke. I wish I was playing innocent. Like, oh, I don't know how to flirt, but like I genuinely don't really know. Yeah, so I'm not skilled in this topic. Yeah. Like what I mean by that is, like idol dating, I could yap about it, but then when it comes to how to flirt, then it's about me in real life, right? Then yeah. That's because you're not social. Listen to different Nugu groups. Oh! Is this mean? Is this mean? We list different Nugu groups and then we see who's gonna make it out. Like we list all the Nugu groups and then I say, I think I wanna place my bet on this group. No, do you think this is offensive? No? Is this too that's just a yo hating stream? That's not right. Like, how Nugu are you going? Like, I would put Alpha Drive 1 as a Nugu, even though they're not Nugu, And add yourself too? No, that's gonna get me so... Alpha Drive 1 is not Nugu. Neither is X1. I mean X-Lub. But to normal people, they are considered Nugu. Yeah. Oh! I thought of interesting content that just came into my mind. What if we do... I draw K-pop idol and you guess. What do you guys think? Yo, it's gonna be hilarious. No? I draw and you have to guess who it is. Oh, I think it'll be fun. Maybe, wait, is there a way we could play a Gartic show, but then I make the words? We could, right? Then we should do a Gartic show, and then I make the word. I pick the idol word, and then I draw, and then you guys like type in the chat, and whoever gets it, yeah. Okay, I think it's good. I think this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll do it in like a Gartic show. If I can, then I'll just do it in the chat. Yeah. But I don't know if YouTube and Twitch could both join. So I can't draw. That's the point. If I'm too good, then it's not gonna be fun. It's because I'm bad. That's why it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Gartic Show is like a program that allows me to draw and you guys to guess. Who cares about YouTube? Oh, actually, I was gonna make it so that you could, you could vote on YouTube, not Twitch. I think you could connect it to YouTube as well. So Twitch is actually the one that's gonna be. Yeah. Oh, so sorry to break it to you, but there's 3 times more viewers on YouTube. Yeah. There used to be a time where we had more viewers on Twitch, so YouTube hyomies always had to be the one that's, sitting there and wait. But now it's the other way around. So, yeah. Sorry to our Twitch hyomies. But here's the thing. Twitch hyomies usually already have our YouTube. Do you guys agree? YouTube hyomies don't have the Twitch, but Twitch hyomies already have YouTube. So it's like a less of an issue. It's our time. Yes, Selena, after what, 4 years? Yes. Who said we are the leftovers? That's crazy. Alright. 80s, idol dating, placerings, K-pop. I think I want to do something specific to a group. I think... how about getting to know Boy Next Door? I don't know if you guys would like that. Because they just made a comeback.
You could sew one of those K-pop quiz videos or guess the song challenges.
We could do that as well. Okay. Well, I think we'll do a Boy Next Door content because I don't think I've ever touched on Boy Next Door. Yes. You want to do marathon? You know, we haven't finished N-hyphen marathon. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I think we're gonna get copyright strike for sure. I wanna avoid it. Yeah. Okay, wait. I think this is actually enough K-pop. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 more. We could do like a yapping topic. This is what should we yap about? We could even do J-pop. Like this doesn't have to be K-pop. It could be K-pop, but I think I want to balance it so that it's not only K-pop for entire week. I like to have a little bit of balance. Themed radio? What kind? What kind? Anime? Oh, you want to have an anime talk? Anime talk is not bad. But like, okay. More specifically, what kind of anime talk? You know, I do want to have a Hunter talk. Genshin? Webtoon?
Interview hyomies and ask them their hot takes.
Hot takes? Oh my god, guys. I just realized a very spicy content. What if we bring in hyomies anonymously so I don't show the name on the screen, and then they join in and then they say their hot takes in K-pop, like I actually blah blah blah, and that they remain anonymous. So even if you get hated, people won't know who you are because we won't show the name, but you'll only be able to hear the voice. Yeah. So because it's, but then you still have to show your voice. So if you get caught by your voice, then it's your fault. But I won't show the name, Yeah. I don't think we're going to get hated within hyomies. I think once we post that video, people are going to be hating on it. But then, like, yeah, so it's like, but we won't show the face. Yeah. And then they can't blame me either because I'm just there, All right. How about, okay, so K-pop hot takes, anonymous.
Y'all gotta do a Mickey Mouse voice to not get spotted, lol.
Oh! Should we have a thing where we do like a voice change? That might be even better. So like people talk, but then on the actual sound, we have a voice changer. Is there a voice changer on Discord that we could set up? Okay, we'll look into this. I think that'll be fun. Yes, anonymous. Voice change. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. Wait, then we already have too many K-pop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I actually must have a non-K-pop stuff. What should we do for non-K-pop? Roblox voice chat? Roblox? Roblox? So N-hyphen marathon won't have more parts? I'm just getting worried about the Hyo life story part 2. Maybe we should have like a hyomies inside joke explaining session. Maybe that's not a bad idea. But I can't think of top of my head. There should be like a hyomies inside joke explained. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want this? The response seems like a little iffy. Please, I'm new. I think it's more for the newbies. The old bees. Here's a wait. Even the old bees might not know the full inside jokes, and there are some inside jokes that actually has been deceased because the old bees who know that inside meme has already died. Do you get what I'm talking about? Like there were some ancient ones that already died. Did you know like there used to be a inside joke about pyramids and dinosaurs? But like the people who know those memes at the time are all dead. Yeah. I think there's some homies that do remember, but yeah. No, it's okay. Sometimes they revive. How many of y'all know about the humanity? Okay, wait. Actually, we need to do this stream. Do you guys agree? We need to do the stream. we need to do the stream. We must. Yeah. All right. I do want to fit in a J-pop. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Among this, okay, if we do this Monday.
If we do the inside joke, can I get a get out of jail free for the most famous winter one ever created?
What is the most famous winter one ever created? I actually don't know. Sure, I'll make a forum probably where we could submit this. All right. Is there any one that you guys want to switch? Like, which one do you think you won't watch among Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Like, instead of this, can we do this? Yeah. Is there anything you want to remove? Wednesday? What is Wednesday? Plagiarism in K-pop? Oh, is this a little iffy? Wednesday? Okay. We'll take this out. The plagiarism one? I see. Seems boring. The idol dating one? Really? I see. Take away the idol dating? Really? I do want to have like a yapping topic though. You know, I did think these were good yapping topic. Wait, Tuesday is interesting? Okay, we recover. No. Fujikaze song tier list? Are you guys okay with it? I don't know. Like, are you okay with this? Like, I mean, I don't mind it. You know. Thing is, I don't know if it's gonna work in our channel. I'm debating. Wait, guys. I'm debating. You guys know how I like not just K-pop. You know how I also like J-pop. I also like webtoons. I also like manga and anime. So between J-pop and anime manga world, which field do you find more interesting? Like I'm trying to see. Like instead of doing both, I want to do one or the other. Are we closer to J-pop or anime? Oh, it's kind of half and half. It's actually half and half. Okay, seems like there's a lot of J-pop. Okay, Wednesday we could do a J-pop content, but then like specifically what? Like must know J-pop artist. kind of, because we're just starting the J-popness, instead of diving too deep, we kind of go like, what are the J-pop artists that like you must know? As in, if you don't know them, like then we can't even start talking. So we like talk about who are the must know ones. Yeah. It's giving back your early TikTok days. It really does. Okay, sure. I do want to have the anime talk. I think this is good. I think this is good so far. Maybe when we feel like it, and middle of a stream, we could just yap about anime. Alright. Are we good with this schedule? AT-san, idol dating, J-pop, I draw, boy next door, hot take anonymous, hyomies, inside joke explained. Yeah. Will you listen if I say? Yeah, like is there... What about racist idols? Yo, literally everybody on YouTube makes video about how K-pop is racist. I literally refresh page, there's some girl talking about how K-pop is racist. And I'm just like, well, I can't make a video about that because I'm racist. So... You'll be gone on Saturday? You're gonna miss out on the super fun one. I want you guys to come back with some hot takes on Saturday. I actually don't mind even if it's like a straight up diss. I actually wanna see some spicy stuff. I think it'll be funny. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna be cancelled? No, why would I be cancelled? You know what I mean? Why would I be cancelled? But nice. Nice. Alright, let's just talk until I go now. Let's just yap. Oh. Please, no more K-pop, J-pop anymore talk now. We could just do radio. Alright, if you guys are watching from Twitch, type !radio. If you're watching from YouTube, there should be a link in the description. Let's see what kind of submissions we got. Yo, will you stop streaming if you become famous? I'm for sure going to keep streaming, but I don't want to sound this in like a weird way, but I was thinking while I was taking a shower earlier, if I do become more famous, I might block donation. Yeah. Like as in I might not accept donations. As in, you know how right now I stopped accepting gift from hyomies? But then I think eventually I might, because like not because I hate you guys, but in the sense of if I become rich enough, then I would want you guys to just use money for yourself because I have enough. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like at that point, then I'll be like, it'll be the other way around where I rather would give some money to hyomies than like me getting. Like, I would feel bad if I'm rich, and then a hyomie who's less rich than me gives me money. Do you see where I'm coming from? But right now, I'm most likely poorer than most of the hyomies. So I think it's fine. In my logic, it's fine. But at the same time, who knows, guys? I might not. I might be rich and want to be more rich, and I might try to still, suck the money out of hyomies. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just like a mood thing. So, because this is we're just doing radio and yapping anyway. What is it? Oh, what is it? Literally the freaking first radio submission is like, I know something I can suck from you that isn't money. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Next submission. Next submission. Why do boys find it scary to tell a girl they like them? Because if they get rejected, then the entire world's gonna collapse and they're gonna be miserable for the rest of their life. You know? Because if you get rejected, then yeah, it's better to just die.
You're gonna miss Rachel if you do that.
True, Anonymous. True. Then we should have an interview before then. Yeah. But like, why can't girls confess? I mean, most of you guys are girls here. Are you the type to confess, or do you think guys should confess? Are you like, I'm still, in the mindset of if guy won't confess, then I'm not dating? What do you guys think about confessions? You already did? I would never. I would never either. I'm really not the type to. Yeah. Because anyone else here feel me? It's actually harder to confess when you actually like them. Does that make sense? As in, if you don't care, then even if you get rejected, you actually don't care. So even the rejection and all that and confession is not difficult. Confession is difficult because you actually like them. So the ones you actually want to confess to, you can't because you're too scared. And the ones you don't really care that much for, you go like, oh yeah, sure, like I could confess. Yeah. Why are you confessing to people you don't like? Oh, I'm not saying, no, I do that. I'm saying it wouldn't be hard if it was someone you don't like. Yeah. But it's because you already have feelings for them. That's what makes it so difficult. It's not like normally you'd be like that shy or normally you'd be that scared. Yeah. But at the same time, I can't even ask for a girl's number. I don't know if you guys ever asked for a guy's number in public. Have you guys ever done that? You guys want to hear a little bit of story with me? Well, hyomies kept telling me like, oh, you need to try if you wanna. And even like I was having conversation with Sean, and we were talking about how no wonder why I'm single when I never take any action. So I told myself, low key, like one of those guys who take lesson from, alpha, sigma, male, whatever, and but basically, okay, I'm not saying I'm alpha, sigma, whatever, male, but I was trying to ask for people's number, and I actually did. Guess what happened? So, as I'm coming back from the gym, there was a girl walking in front of me, all right? And I swear to God, maybe this is a very offensive behavior, but just hear me out. I just, like, I never seen this woman in my life. She's just like a random girl walking down the street. I just wanted to practice building up that courage. It's not even like I'm confessing to them. So I walked up to them and I said, oh, hey. And then they're like, and then they walked away. I didn't even say anything. I walked up and they're like, oh, hey. And then they walked away. And then they stopped. And they said, what? And then I said, oh, no, I just thought you're pretty. Can I get your number? And they're like, oh. As if, I think they were initially thinking that I was going to like rob them or something. They were like, oh, like it's for that kind of stuff. They relaxed. And they're like, they kind of scanned me up and down. And I was wearing my gym shorts and gym t-shirt. They scanned me and said, I'm sorry. And then they walked away. After that, I don't ever try again. I don't ask for people's number. Yeah. I hate life. I literally hate life. I think I'm just gonna die single. Whenever I complain about like, guys, I'm not popular, I'm referring to those kind of moments. Those kind of events become very traumatic to me, and it never leaves my head, and it makes me a very like a loser like person. Like it builds up like over the years, like you know, this kind of moment in middle school, this kind of moment in high school, like those become like an anchor point. Yeah. Not everyone's gonna react the same way, but here's the thing: I just don't have the courage to go through this traumatic experience multiple times. Do you get what I'm saying? My feelings are too fragile for this. I just don't. Yeah. Can you answer what you looked like when you asked her? I have a picture. I could tell you this is exactly how I look like. Hold up. I was dressed in one of these. I'm trying to find it. Why is there no more? Oh, there's a page. Okay. Oh, like one of these. Oh, I think I was. No. I think I was dressed like this. This is me. This is Sean. Yeah, I was dressed like this. Yeah, I'm not joking. Except I don't think the pants was pink. I think the pants was gray. So it wasn't pink pants, because if it was pink pants, I wouldn't have asked. But it was a gray pants, so it looked a little bit better. Yeah. No, I didn't have the headband. Oh, in fact, I had the headband on, and then once I decided to do this, I removed the headband, and then I, scrubbed my hair so it doesn't, stay in that way. Yeah. So I took it off and I held that in my hand. What difference did the pants make? No, but because this is pink, like, I don't know, people might find it a little bit repulsing, but then the not pink. Oh, it was this outfit. Oh, I was dressed like this. Exactly like this. Like this. This, like this. And I got rejected. I thought this was the best outfit that I could ask at the gym, I mean, after, it wasn't at the gym, it was at the road after coming back from gym. Yeah. No, I had muscle at the time. That, like, I felt like it was like not bad state. Yeah. What is this pose? I'm trying to show muscle. But yeah, you look not twink-ish. You have to wear a compression. Is that a shoe? What I'm holding in my hand? No, it's what is it? The grip. The grip thing. The grip. Yeah. But yeah, those are my short incident. Yeah. Next submission. In the new merch, could we get like pins to put on the bags and stuff? Sure. Not a bad idea. Pins, stickers, I guess maybe keychain. If you guys want it, then I might reconsider. I think I was being too stubborn earlier. Next submission.
Her loss, you look like a cutie patootie. You miss the shots you don't take. Don't give up now, I swear to God.
Thank you, Anonymous. Can I be honest? You know the crazy part? She wasn't even all that. I'm being serious. She wasn't even all that. I didn't ask her because she was all that. I asked her because she just happened to be walking in front of my house. Sorry, am I being salty? Was she Asian? No. Oh, she looked older than me too. Yeah. She looked like a 28-year-old French lady, I think. I actually can't tell. I couldn't tell. If she weren't like white. She weren't like, I couldn't tell what, I don't know, maybe, yeah. I couldn't exactly tell. Yeah. Definitely salty. Ick. Damn, he petty. French? Is that why you hate France now? You said she's pretty? I said that? Oh, like when I asked her. Sorry, maybe I'm being petty. Yeah. In front of your house? You trying to be on the news? No. I was walking to my house and like right before I got to my house. The coping? Sorry guys. Am I just
Can we get a Who's Rachel pin for funsies, lol?
Oh my god. It's gonna show up on my nightmare now. Yeah. But alright, next submission. Sorry, was this story too much of a loser? I actually genuinely feel like it was too petty. Yeah, she was pretty. She was beautiful. Yeah, but I was just kind of saying like she wasn't like the most beautiful woman I've seen in my life. Is what I'm saying. You know, like that. I just wanted to. Yeah. Anyway, next submission. Do you have a car? No, I actually don't even have a license. I don't have a parking space. I don't have anything in my life related to driving. Yeah. Beside like what my brother could drive. Mm-hmm. I think my brother has a car. I think he could drive. Everybody in my family has a car beside me. And they all could drive. Yeah. All he does is drive us crazy. I have a license in that. In fact, I'm the instructor. Yeah. It's actually, yeah, I also can't really afford a car, you know, because I have trouble affording rent. You know, car, even if you don't drive them, they constantly take money from your bank account. So, like insurance and maintenance and all that. Am I in college? Yeah, I'm a college student. I am. Next submission. What is your favorite piece of clothing? The white shirt. That's my recent favorite. What was that Saikuno tone? Ah. Oh my god.
Hyo, how are you gonna pick up girls when you can't drive? Girls wanna be the passenger princess.
You know, I think this is like a definition that I'm actually not that desperate. You see what I mean? You know, if I really, really was desperate and all that, then I would have tried to get a car or all that, but I'm not getting a car because the reason is to get a girl. I got other things to deal with, you know? The what's on my mind is I need to recover my voice so I could record Raccoon Cafe. And then next thing on my mind is, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna sue this company if they don't let go of the copyright claim. And then the number 99 is like, maybe I should get a car so I could get a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The priority is very low on the list. And on top of that, I actually can't really drive that well because sitting down for a long time is going to give me a spinal issue. So who would get a car when you could only drive maximum 1 hour? Might as well just get a scooter. But at the same time, if you get a scooter, what girls are going to be want a passenger princess on a scooter? You know, So what I would do is find a wife who could drive and has a normal spine, and then on the passenger seat, you know, pull the chair down and then lay down and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, like my spine hurts." Yeah, that's what I'll need to do. How do you go on a long car ride? I can't. I can't even go on long plane rides either. Yeah. I actually can't. Not like a joke. If I sit for, you know, those car rides that you have to sit for like 5-8 hours, you know, long, I actually can't do those. Like genuinely can't. I would actually get injured majorly if I do that. Yeah. So actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I would ever get a car. Well, unless I could also afford a driver. How do you sleep standing up? Laying down. Like, you go to sleep sitting down? You go to sleep like this? Like, what are you, like Buddha? Like, yeah. Next submission. How long do you think you'll continue streaming? Just curious. Anyone wanna make a guess? Well, why don't you make a guess? How long do you think I'm gonna keep streaming for? Okay, wait, for sure, there's no reason I would stop next year, right? 2027? For sure. That's like confirmed. You guys would know that. 2028? Yeah, probably. 2029? Yeah, like it'll be this. If I stop streaming, that'll probably be because I get too famous. Do you guys agree? Yeah. Okay, if I stop streaming within the next 10 years, that's because I became too famous. If I stop streaming after 10 years, that's because no one wants to watch stream anymore. You know, does that make sense? So the immediate reason for me to not stream would be because I become too famous. Yeah. But I would most likely keep doing it as long as I could, you know, I could pay rent. Yeah. You're gonna be 45 and streaming? You know what I'm wishing for? Well, not like wishing for.
Atconist has become a member. I think you'll still be streaming when you're 50. Only 5 more years to go for that.
Thank you, Conized. Thanks so much for 5 months sub, cutie. Thank you, cutie. Thank you. I think ideally, the reason why I would end up quitting streaming is because I become so famous that I would have to stream once in a while. Does that make sense? Because here's the thing. You know what I feel like, guys? Hear me out. Streaming, in my opinion, daily streaming could be hindered due to other works. But once in a while streaming, literally think about it. Even BTS has time to live stream. And no one could be more famous and more popular than BTS. 파랑기, red. 눈치나 살피기, red. TK, why are you gifting so much lately? Thank you so much, cutie. Thank you, TK. Earlier, hyomies love you bye also. Thank you for the gift as well. You know, I keep telling you guys, it seems like a lot of the newbies joined, but the ones who are donating so much recently are all the old bees. So, thank you. Thank you so much. TK said, show your socks. That's crazy, Laurie. That's crazy. Yeah. If I were you, I would have stopped daily streaming a long time ago. That's also true. But thank you, TK, again. Thank you. I actually think I'm very proud of my consistency. You know how I almost never skip stream? Letting you guys know, I'm not saying this in a way of like, you should compensate my love or anything like that. But I actually am giving up on social life by daily streaming. Yeah. As in, I don't have too many friends to hang out with or whatever, but whenever there's any issue that I meet people, I just straight up tell them, oh, I can never meet at 8 p.m. Yeah, because I have to stream. Like no one comes to priority before stream. So I never say like, oh, I can't do after 8. Yeah. So even when I hang out with roommates, the only time I would be like, I tell you guys, oh, we're having like a roommate dinner night, like, can we go? Or blah blah blah. Girl, you don't have to. You chose to. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I chose to do that way, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So the times that I don't stream is when I have to travel or, like Christmas dinner. You get what I'm saying. Then I adjust the stream time just a little bit. Yeah. So quick to blame, hyomies. I wouldn't have been single. Yeah. Just kidding. He's thinking of taking a hiatus? Why would I? We literally have more hyomies watching than ever in my life. Do you guys agree? Like, we never had this many hyomies watching stream. Why would I take a break here? In all of the, stream hyomies, you could definitely calm down. There's no reason why. Okay, guys. The reason why I would stream less at this point is if I get like invited to Met Gala. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So because like when we're doing better and better, there's like less and less chance that I would. Also, have you even noticed? The more hyomies and newbies there are, stream time is not as short as before. Like it used to be 30 minutes, and then it came to like hour 30. Yeah. Well, so the oldies weren't enough. Nah. The sad part is, what is it? If we're the sad part is that when I used to stream and there was 30 hyomies watching, and I talked about how we need more hyomies, they're like, are we not enough? Guess what happened? Among those 30 hyomies, only like 5 left. And I already knew. So it's not even that I don't like the old bees. Humans, people all leave eventually. So unless there is newbies, then there will be nobody eventually. Yeah. That's why. It's not like I'm not enough with the old bees. Yeah. Thing is, you can't really say disloyal hyomies. They're the most loyal ones when I had the worst personality and I was doing no content, no communication, like banning and timing out every other second, and they still stayed. Like they were like the most loyal ones, and they watched for like years. So, yeah.
Hyo's not giving Rachel her flowers for donations and helping Hyo stay relevant. Justice for Rachel.
Put Rachel in jail. The funny part is, I don't even know if this anonymous is Rachel herself or not. They might be putting Rachel in a more always drama dumping on us. Emily, come on. Okay, next submission. My bad. Next submission. Yo, will we get a perm again? Maybe, but not while I have my hair dyed. Yeah. How many of you guys here have a perm? Or have you had a perm? Or do you naturally have a perm or curl? You used to? I mean, there's a straight perm. I don't know if that counts as a perm. Yeah. Got curly hair? Naturally? Oh, so kids, do you straighten your hair? Like, and it's naturally curly? Wait, I have a question, guys. Genuine question, genuine question. You know how a lot of grandmas have a curly hair? Like, you don't really see that many grandmas with straight hair. They mostly have a curly hair. Is it that as you age, your hair turns more curlier? Or another thing I heard is when you become older, you have less hair. So make your hair more voluminous, you curl it so that it feels like, you know, you have a lot of hair. So I wonder if it's true, like as you get older, if your hair curling changes. Did you know my hair became a little bit more curly over the years? I mean, would you guys say my hair is curly or straight? It's straight, right? It's straight. Did you know it used to be more straight than this? It used to be more straight than this. It used to be exactly like bowl. Yeah. Now it has a little bit of a slight texture. My brother also used to have a straight hair like me. Now his hair is literally curly. He could grab his hair like this and then it stays like that. Yeah. Pin straight, is that the word? Cause itless care? What is itless care? Coiled up? No offense, but your hair looks like a wig. Why do I always hear that? Why do I show your roots? Oh, it is growing back. Have you noticed? I think I can kind of see it now. Yeah. Isn't this hair color so fitting on me? Do you guys agree? I don't even notice that this is dyed hair. Show the back. I did get it trimmed. If Hyosang reads this, I'll go bald. I didn't even place a bet like that. Why am I going bald? Like, what bet did I lose? You know, I see those videos that go like, would you rather keep your hair or go bald and get $1 million? And I'm like, why am I not getting a $1 million and going bald? Where's my $1 million? And you guys might be like, oh, Hyosang, you're not. Yeah, because the modern medical technology is holding me. Well, it's not holding me, it's holding my hair's roots. That's what it's holding. Yeah. But apparently, even medicine can't save me. Eventually, they say it's going to fall out. Eventually. Yeah. The medicine simply slows down the process until I become older. You're balding anyway. Shows the hairline. The medicine's actually working pretty good. Oh. Okay, face, nice. What is that, girl? What is that? What is the intention of that comment? Okay, face, nice. Like, what do you mean? Bro's forehead runs its own stream. What are you talking about? It's a compliment. Clip him without his bangs. The voice is the only thing saving you. Yes, keep taking those pills, please. Yo, the right side has no improvement, right? Ah. Please stop showing us. I wasn't presenting. I was trying to figure out myself. Do you take progress pictures? I should, right? I should. Thing is, no, it used to be worse. Oh, I don't know why I'm stuttering. It used to be worse. And measure it? I see. Who said fa? Next submission. Yo, do you ever stop talking? I don't talk. Well, I just seem very talkative because I'm on stream. Yes. Would you consider moving back to Korea after you pass the age where you don't need to go to military anymore? But I'm afraid I might have to leave hyomies behind. You know, if I'm in a different time zone from you guys, then do you know the reason why I'm considering living in America is because of you guys? Believe it or not. Actually. Because, it's not like I have a wife here or anything. We can adjust. Like, what I'm saying is I don't want you guys to adjust. Yeah. That's why. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep this time zone. I think even West Coast is okay. Then I just have to switch the stream time by a few hours. Then they'll be exactly the same, right? Yeah. Or if I do move to Korea, then I would have to stream during daytime. But do you guys agree? Stream's more fun during nighttime. Like whether when you're watching as well as when I'm streaming as well. Especially when it goes, when stream is most fun is when it gets so extended to the point where it goes into like 1 a.m. Then that's like a fun stream. But we don't have that too often. Yeah. Because by that time, the only ones who remain in the chat are the loyal hyomies, and we be playing something like Minecraft, and it's very chill vibes there. Yeah. One of the major issues I can't do that is my spine. I can't continuously stream that long. Yeah. Do you wear glasses to Mog? I wish I had a good eyeball. You wanna switch mine? Next submission. No, but it's completely in need. Yo, would you be opposed to hyomies hosting their own song comp on Discord? No, not at all. Like, it's totally fine. I like when hyomies have movie nights. I like when hyomies have in fact, it'd be good if we have a hyomies sleepover. We haven't had that in a while. But that's not something I organize. It's something that sometimes hyomies organize together. What I need to organize is Hyomies Got Talent. Yeah. You don't need to get my permission if you want to host movie night or you want to host unless like you spam it like every 2 hours. Like usually it's all good. Yeah. I think it's being planned. Oh, nice. Thank you to the hyomies. This hyomie ain't got no talent. It's okay. You can have a talent of watching other people's talent. Hyomies Got Talent. When should we plan? I really should tell you guys. Maybe like beginning of August. I need to announce it soon so that you guys can have more info and time. Yes. What is there to plan? Well, I have to set up a form, submission form, and then like instruction form. That's what I need to plan. Yeah. That takes 2 seconds? No, it doesn't. Just use the old one. Yeah. You're right. Well, yeah, but like I still need to switch up some stuff. I do. Next submission. Let's see. Oh, there's so many submissions. Hyo-san, can we have a humanity talk on Tuesday? What was the Tuesday stream? That's idol dating stream. We could have a humanity talk on Saturday. I mean on Sunday. Hyomi's inside jokes explained. Yeah, I think that that's crazy. Can you see chat without the eyewear? No. You know, if I take this off, I can't even read anything at this distance. I can't read this. So I can't, the monitor is this far. I literally can't see anything. I could see the colors. It's like, oh, that's blue, that's purple. But it's all... Oh, did you know that if I do this, I could actually see? Lowry OMG. Oop. Genius. Oh, but if I do this, I can't see. Yeah. The reason why I first got my glasses is because when I was young, I was doing that facial expression in front of the TV. So my mom was like, why are you doing that? Can you not see? And I was like, no, I can't see. So we went to get glasses. Yeah. You look Asian for real. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I never heard that in my life. But alright, cuties. I think it was fun today. Hopefully all the issues get resolved out. I hope you guys all have a good rest of the day. Hope you sleep well for Monday. Can you please do a review of K-pop survival show? Which one? There's a lot. Most of them are copyrighted as well, right? Yeah. Take care of yourself, yo. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm kind of bad at that. I'll try my best. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Alright, cuties. It was fun today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining today as well. Thank you. I'll try to eat well. I have some leftover muffin from yesterday when we bought and flexed all those breads. Hug. See you, cuties.